Hello and welcome back to Trains in World 2, where we are in Germany on the main Spotter barn line between Hagen and wherever it is, Asfessenberg to Garmin, and a DBBR 406. I remember this time. And I say this time because I've just had to re-change the scenario and delete one train because it completely buggered up the AI. And I'll tell you more when we get to the point where it was, but I noticed it was boobied up. All safety system on part of my FB at the moment. Something I better do than that's dump the headlights on. That's RFB on before I do that. RFB off. Don't need to do any of that, don't need to press that, don't need to press that, don't need to press that. Brakes are releasing. Well, actually, they will when I put RFB on them. And off we go. To Langfeck. Yeah, I've not changed the platforms. Because I can't be bothered to do that, otherwise I'll have to rewrite the entirety of this train again. So I can't be bothered to do that. Because this will get kept. Let's make me blind. I will change if a workshop does come to TOS, but W2 will. Out of them all, I will keep this one on there. So far, it's the only one that you don't actually need liveries for, because I'm pretty sure I'll only use default. Unless I'm mistaken. I only got up to the top part of the hill. Then that's where I was, and that is. I went, oh no. So yeah, and you will not see that failed attempt, I can tell you that. I've at least got one other scenario to pick, which is yet to be seen. But I'm not going to give anything because since it's going to be a bit more special than you would expect. Special. No fraffing about this time. One thing which I will say, it's going to route me onto the platform up here for some strange reason. Up at the next stop, up here. It's going to route me into the platform even though I'm not stopping. So yeah. So I'm may end up kind of flung onto the thing just to put onto there, unless it's because it's a passenger service, it thinks I want to stop there. As most of the trains would in real life. Do actually in real life, there's no trains that actually do non-stop on it. This service wouldn't actually do non-stop. Technically this is actually a real life service going to Wurzburg, but I've made it up there. BR 182. You will see some around and like that. It was one of those brick ones, I can't remember what class number, it was 407 or whatever it was. One that can only go up to the maximum of 120. So it'd be alright with freight service. Will it roll slip? No, good. Probably spoke too soon. Touch wood. I hope it doesn't. You can see my problem, I stay in the cab too much. I should have made it do right last time. Light side of the force, dark side of the force. Light side of the force, dark side of the force. Light side of the force. Probably shouldn't do that really, but let's now start to bring the speed down. 240 due to the fact that it thinks I want to stop up here. Whatever station this is up here, I've completely forgotten. At least I'm now below 85. Just got to get down to 40 in time. Right, this will be an epic fail. No, it won't be. Let's do that. Isaac will try and keep going down. We're going up and hit up and 1 and 6% of a hill. I will admit this was one of my favourite lines before it appears like too good. Oh! And I never actually learned the route to private hubs. I'm sure. At least there's a lot of shine on these. Shut control. Wonder what, did I ever use this on the sides of the car? It's going to be a bit of a pain if you're over here side trying to shunt stuff and you need control stuff. Don't know why I just pressed acknowledge. I still don't know how I will do a live stream properly because I'm still thinking about how to do that. If I do like I did do, just randomly press and group play them for a bit, or just do streams per room, and it might be a lot more easier if I do that. But I'm still thinking on that. But hopefully it won't be too long until I do decide to stop it, stream. But yeah, I don't know once again when, but it will be somewhere. I'm not going to lie about that. Most if I do stream, I'll be doing the official ones, services and perhaps even scenarios. And yeah, I am interested in Southeast High Speed, definitely. Since I've got to admit that's one of my favourite recent tiers. Cough cough, not just the others. And I actually have to admit, on that one, it's the only one I've actually so far completed every career mode service on there for it, so yeah. I did London to Brighton originally when it was only just having the 377s, but since I've got all the packs for that route now, I've completely forgotten about it. And let alone, on that, it wouldn't be running this smooth. It would be all over the place. And brick. Since I'm under it, I don't know what the limit will be. It's probably, I think it was 60, but I can't fully remember. So yeah, I'm cheating by zooming in to see if the signal will tell me or not. So I'm just going to let it coast for the 16. So once again, I'm almost there actually. Didn't need to acknowledge that. Sometimes it's better to check if you have to acknowledge it than not. At least I know this time I will have AI going for me now. Unlike last time, since I absolutely balls the double. No shunt, no back I should say. This leads on to I wish I could plop things down, as I would have put one there. Since I know some depots look a bit too empty. I do wonder if they use this platform in real life and not for any train. One that I never pressed was passenger lights. Did it turn them on? Yeah, it did. If you are curious on how to turn them on if they don't get turned on, open the guard bit up, go and press that, and it will turn the lights on. You can even turn them off if you don't like them. I hope they do sound use at some point, because these sound awful nowadays. Zoom. Yeah, where the marker point there is, I would not fit the train on that platform. Since this is a full length 6 coaches long train. Which I wouldn't be surprised that they probably actually use along this route. Especially if they did do non-stop a fast service, they would probably do the longer trains. And I've only just picked a couple of stops just to make it semi-fast, but it's not too fast, but it's semi. Since this is since I made it, there are a couple of different trains on this route. As you took the solid BR185 to, I almost said no, 185, 182. Which we did on the last one when I did my last time I did scenario of that I made, I think. Let's get the Helmut. I have no idea how to pronounce that, so I'll probably butcher it. Quite bad. Get that up to that. Up to about 70%. Otherwise we'll be slipping up the hill, which I don't really want. One thing at least does happen is the actual panel graph goes up and down when needed. That's what it sounds. Instead it just goes straight through. Well, I say straight through because the bar almost goes straight through. I will keep this saved just in case the work clock does come out, or have I set that? Because I'm hoping if the workshop does happen for PSW2, especially on for consoles and PC, of course, and even more so if you can get, while I'm doing it like that, get it on from console to PC, it will be perfect. Because I will keep this on there. because it's quite a nice one, unlike the others which I've actually binned, to actually say the least. Because I threw them in the absolute bin because there's no need to keep them on it. Because you're only allowed so many, to keep so many. I decided it down anyway. So you only have 30 on each route, which is still a lot, but I've just went, nah, stuff it and deleted them, they're no good to keep. Because I'm slowly getting better on them. With the proof of the last one for this. Definitely get. Because I need more places to stop. Because I did originally to have a delayed service in front of me. But originally that went into platform 7 at Garmin, which is where this one's going to, and you can't do that. Finally, the AI works. It's one thing I wish they actually did use on services, is put a light engine like that. And that couldn't get through last time, so now at least that works. Because you would actually see quite often light engine working going on quite a few routes. Apart from even London Underground sometimes, I suppose, with their battery locos which they have. I'll be down to 70. Back up to full power just to keep it going up the hill. Since it's literally a 2% hill. Well, we're coming up to where the delayed service was going to end up here. But it decided it didn't want to go anywhere and stop at a red light before the platform. So everything got snarled up. So yeah. Down to 40, but we don't have to worry about that too quick. Right, we entered the tunnel and it's in anyway. I can't help that all the time. I'm just going to let it coast down now a bit. I'm going to bit. I wonder how many drivers actually press the wrong button in it sometimes. Can I just get the bit here? I'm going to put a bit of power on just to help it keep it there since we're on a standard hill now. It was stopped at that red light over there. That red light right there. And I just went, delete. As you can tell, we're going into a completely different platform than normal, because we were supposed to normally go into one of those. At least in that one. Normally. Since I'm not from Germany, or even been here, I have no clue about the stopping patterns, so yeah. And stop. Brake. Normally, that is the brake being a bit old. Walk. So much I don't normally do. There's not much here really, since there are only little island platforms, and you can only get onto them one-sided, so yeah, a bit pointless, but It's a shame you can't actually go into the engine area. But brake overcharge. I suppose a brake charge can be as well. Crikey, it's windy. I wish weather was actually more dynamic than it is. Because, well, in the times of it, perhaps come over showery or perhaps wintry, to say the least. Or just dull in general. That was nice. Because hopefully with southeast and high speed, they will actually use that like they did on that type of dynamic as well. Since after a while you have to go, let's turn the wipers on. Because it utterly started counting it down the rain. All of a sudden halfway along the route. On TGV, with the TGV. And I wish that the standard scenario, because I know the actual service mode has that as well. Because that would actually be quite good and fun. And more realistic than just being one weather the whole time. Fair enough, you can have the whole journey chucking it down in rain or chucking it down in snow. Or have it like this. But yeah. It'd still be more realistic for push at least. 1 minute it's absolutely blistering sunshine, next minute absolutely chucking it down rain. Then 1 minute later it completely comes down sunny again. And that would be realistic. Because currently the day it is actually like this, so yeah. Up to 120. Not full power, why is it all wheel slippery on it? We are going down here, so it probably wouldn't matter that much. Don't it wheel slip. Now, I can't remember if the RFB can actually keep it at the limit or not. We're about to find out, I suppose. God, this sounds awful. Because now we've got 14 kilometers until we're burn off, until we stop. Yes, it's going to keep us there. Good. Up to full map, up to 130. So now we've just got literally miles just going, yeah, let's enjoy the views out. Yeah, that's annoying. Because we still got to slow down. Don't have to acknowledge just one to penny. Since I'm going downhill, I'm not going to bother powering, I think I'm just coast. Because the RFE will keep it at 120 anyway without me having to brake. Since they're not combined, it will work. Blow the yeah, I'm on console, so I haven't got a map, anything to do with a keyboard. Put a bit of power since we're not really going down much of a steep hill anymore. Even if I put it on maximum, it won't change much. So I might as well just do actually. Super. Thought the compressor should be automatic. So keep it there. Oof. New automatic. Compressor automatic. It's only on and off. Never mind. At least that 1%, that 0.1% brake key. Doesn't want to. Quite a while still. I may try and route learn some things. I might try and see if there's, because I know there's a book, because I was watching the train for the festival bit that Dovetail put on Steam. We're doing on Steam, and there is a book, because I saw one on Clone Arkin. I'm not going to say the other word because it probably think I'm swearing. It actually, there is a book you can download and print. I don't know about print, but download at least the whole route guide of A and B along the route diamond. I see it. I don't know if it's the right type of ICE, but it's an ICE. I know people wanted it on the route since it does run in real life, but I don't know if it does actually use that type of ICE. It might use one of the others. The other types, because that's an M2, not M2 or M3, I can't actually remember which one it is. It's a 406, I think. Well, it's the one which comes with Clone Arkin, not Munich and Wurzburg, which I know hasn't had any videos on yet. Or even TGV thinking of it. That will some will have it on. So will Arkin. So will Munich Wurzburg, but I'm kind of waiting for the other layers because it's a bit dead otherwise. Because PC people don't believe how dead that route is at the moment due to there not being other services on it. But oh well, it will change at some point because it would work fine on here on the PS5, but it's like the PS4 last gen type of stuff they're currently on about. The reason why that route can't have it. Once again, I don't know why I'm doing that with the camera. So yeah. C5. Through whatever platform that is. Can't remember if there's a, yeah, I think it's on the left somewhere. A dead man's paddle right underneath. So if I got off, the brake would instantly apply. Since I think German trains are the most strictest in history. Most, apart from British and German. British is probably the least strictest. Due to HLS not being that strict. And DSD not really being that strict. Regardless of the speed limits anyway. Fair enough, there's TPS and a couple, and one other system which I've completely forgotten, which automatically will stop the train if you're going faster than you should at to a red signal, but or pair buffers, things like that. remember I stop at Loblaw. Once again, you will not see the 204 moving, because it's not even there, because I haven't bothered putting any of that in, the shunting parts in at all, because there's no point of them. And plus, you're probably more likely to miss it than anything else. And here comes a freight. And I said there was freight services in this one. I picked randomly what type of freight to use, so yeah. One thing I would wish was that they'd do a bit more optimisation and actually get it so the trains don't all of a sudden appear in front of you. But at least you don't have the glitch that's on TS with floating buffers. Which I've not seen, physically seen by me playing the game. I've only seen it via people having YouTube videos of it. Mostly Matt Pedeston. Well, there's no point in me going up to 130. I'm surprised how well I can drive with C4 with me yapping. To be honest. If I remember rightly, I used to struggle so much with C4, pick up PCB at least. But now, I don't. I have the odd ones here and there when I slip. But mostly, it's all fine now. It's just like I wish some of the other systems would be enabled, like the ours would be just that one there on this bit. This route doesn't actually have it, so that's why they never enabled it. It's only been now when they've been able to do it. And we're coming into Lubbock. I might be just spending the whole morning doing videos on YouTube for Train Sim World. Didn't want to do full service, but I noticed I had to. Jesus. Some videos may end up being in 1 or 2 parts type thing. This one's probably 1 part long at least. Yeah, it will be. If I had that slow train in front of me still, it would be 2 parts probably. Just. Since I can only record one and that for 60 minutes, which is an hour. And at least I can actually see what I'm doing for right. If I go back to when the Island 9 released, for an example, you know I did it there and back service. I only noticed it afterwards that it was half the route, half of it was cut, not there, pretty much. After I recorded it and uploaded it by completeness. But yeah, I only noticed it after that, where the main setup of the train and everything didn't exist in it. Due to, like I said, I can only record for an hour. But then sometimes it's handy, sometimes it's not. Yeah, let me have hiccups. Right, I will put it up to 130 now. Even though I really shouldn't, but because it should only be 40. Which I've noticed I'm going to have to put up with anyway. But I will just cut out at 35 kilometres and go. Because who else is interested in South East Nice Speedway comes out? because we've actually got working level crossings. You can probably tell I'm smiling. And actually, the route is actually more realistic than these will be. And especially when you get red lights at platforms until green light happens, when it shouldn't happen. Cough, the Iron Line has that problem. Did have that problem in real life anyway. Yeah, Southampton, to put an example. Where sometimes the driver would still shut the doors with the red light. Well, the guard would. It'd just shut all their the other doors, apart from the door he's looking out of. Pretty much, so he just close them all and watch the signal. And every so often, if required, he would go and use the talking device. Is there one in there? No. Shut up. But no, there's not one in there. Where he would actually say, "Oh, we're waiting on the other service to arrive," because at the moment, hello, I've made level 7. Because I don't drive this much. These trains that much anymore. And it would literally just go, "Oh, we apologise for sitting here for so long. It's because we're waiting for the other train since there was a 5 mile an hour limit at Smallbrook Junction." But yeah, working level crossings, proper, and the speed will interchange on the HUD from kilometres to miles or miles to kilometres an hour. 2 bits of power, overhead and third. So yeah, only 2 types of trains until the network gets released. And also, unlike like these where you can change liveries where you want, if you wanted to change liveries, you have to just pray and hope you get the pride livery. So if you make liveries for that train, you're a little bit stuffed. Because you may get the livery, you may end up getting the actual one which has the pride livery. Well, another train with a load of logs. I'm going to admit, I'm pretty sure this is a big freight route in real life. So I think the majority of the goods on this route are freight. But if logs are used, I don't know. Feel free to comment down below if you're local to this line. Because like I'm not. I'm only going off by what I can randomly pick out freight services. Why is the sound gone all quiet for the train now? Oh well. But outside it's all loud. Loud or quiet? I think I'll keep it like that, then I don't have to worry about sound. Fair enough, I mostly drive with windows open, but unless I want it quiet. I don't know what I'm doing, but like I said, I'm probably going to make just record train sim videos all morning. And then let them upload slowly in the background while I play even more. So yeah. Instead of doing football predictions for once, because I can't be bothered to do weak ones. Because it's a pain in the ass. And that's the transfer window, so I can't be bothered either. I will admit, I don't know why the sound's all something quiet, but it's actually quite better. Power back on the full. But still faster than new cars. Have a great time, Slubble. They probably won't be that long routes, but whenever I do anyway, buildings just plopping out of nowhere. And the bridge can pop in whenever it wants. Now, down we go. a little bit of that. There's no need for all formats at the moment. Through whatever platform that is, I've completely forgotten. I'm just going to let it coast now. Because it's not long now. But we'll slowly bring it down now. Well, I've got to anyway because there's about 2 yellows coming up. Which is now time just to brake. I prefer to go a little bit more slower than that. Once again, well, when I say this, comment below on serve if you want me to do it at a particular service setting. But of course I will say watch out just in case I do that service on that particular route which you're asking. At least all the services have gone. Yeah, because it's those platforms over there you'd quite often use. But, oh well, it might actually use this platform in real life, I don't know. Don't know if it does, but yeah. Start bringing the speed down due to the 25 restriction coming up. Which will probably might not even hit it. Actually, think of it. No, we will hit. There we go. Put it in neutral, and I'm just going to do that. So I'm going to end it here then, guys. I said don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And when you subscribe, don't forget to hit the notification button while you're at it. This train would then continue. Would in real life continue on to Wurzburg. No burn off. But yeah, I'm not because it's not my dog. It would be nice if it wasn't. Because now I think in real life now, in trains in Wales now, routes are longer than that. Can be longer than that. What this route really is. So once again, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Comment services down below if you want me to do them. And I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.